Hi, here's a quick look at the Contact Us screen and how to build it. We start, as we do with any template, by clicking the Add Screen button and finding the template on the list at the left. Drag the template over to the gray box and give it a name. We'll call this Feedback. Now you're ready to edit this screen. You'll notice that it is set up by default to give the end user a chance to request information from you, the creator of the app. We can change these though, and we're going to set this up to get some information about the end user for ourselves. So we're going to call this Your Story. Now we'll set up our area text windows. These are in gray or what's called inline text, meaning that the end user will see what you have put there and be able to type over that with their own information. For example, a good starting point in the first area text box would be to ask for the end user's name. This is a single line response, not a multi-line response, and so we'll just leave that set where it is. Next, we'll probably want to get some contact information from the end user. So we'll add a new text area and change this to your email, requesting that. While this is another single line response, this is a special type of input that we want to make sure that the platform recognizes. So we're going to set this for email. Finally, we'll give the end user an opportunity to tell us a little bit about themselves. We'll add one more text area, and we'll call this Your Story. This will be a multi-line response, meaning that the end user can type as much as they want to in this field. While the other two fields were set up to be not mandatory fields, allowing the end user to be anonymous if they'd like to, this one you probably want to make mandatory because you at least want to get a story from someone. So we can set this to be true. As with the other fields, this can be set up accordingly. Finally, now that we have all of our input boxes set up, we want to get that information from the end user. To do that, we need to submit the responses by clicking the button here and programming it. Now we're not asking for a request here, we're just asking for the story. So I'm just going to change this to Submit Here. The recipient window is where you'll put the email where you want this sent to. And you have the opportunity to have a second recipient as well. When you receive the email after this button is clicked by the end user, you'll see in the subject line this, Contact Form from the app. The end user, when clicking the button, will see this message, thank you for reaching out to us, and so on. This, as well as this, can also be changed. When you're satisfied with the information that you have, click the Attach button and save the screen. Now the end user will be able to give feedback to you, request information, or tell you about themselves. There are other things that could be done as well. You can decide what you want to do.